Hello everyone, it's Yvette with Polished After 60. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So guys, Jane Fonda Frumpy? I don't think so. Hold on guys, if you want to see how I update the outfit that Jane is wearing in this little clip, hold on a second and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, welcome back. Guys, Happy New Year. Is this the first Sunday of the new year? Or is this the second Sunday? I can't remember. I don't have my calendar close by. It might be the second Sunday in the year. Anyway, guys, it's Yvette with Polished After 60, and welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you for starting the year off with me. You guys know how much I appreciate spending time with you, playing dress up, playing makeup. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate that you take the time out of your busy day to come and spend a little bit of your day with me. So from the bottom of my heart, again, guys, thank you, and may you have a blessed new year. And for those of you who might be stopping by for the very first time, my name is Yvette. The channel is Polished After 60, and I go over topics for the more mature woman, those of us who are 60 and older. Guys, I just have a passion for women, for clothing, for makeup, for all things that are there to make our lives a little bit easier and a little bit better as we face the years after the age of 60, right? It happens to all of us. And I thought in this week's video, I was actually on Netflix. I think it was last week. I'm trying to find something to watch, and I came across a new movie that featured Jane Fonda and Robert Redford. They were the two main characters in the movie. It was a cute concept. It's about two more mature individuals, if you will, who are lonely and decide to have a more of a platonic relationship, although towards the end of the movie they do have a bit of a romantic relationship, but it starts off as a platonic relationship between both of them. And I don't know about you guys, Jane Fonda for me is a style icon. She is one of the women who I look up to for style tips. She has a classic style. She always looks put together and beautiful. I'm sure you've seen her on many red carpet functions where she's just dressed beautifully. If you've seen, what is it, Frankie and Gracie, or is it Gracie and Frankie? I think it's Frankie and Gracie. She just had that chic, beautiful look, always. And I have always regarded her as a style icon. So in this movie, she's more mature. It's a little bit sad to think that we are stereotyped as women as we get older. I guess Hollywood or whomever, it's not just Hollywood, it's people in general, stereotype us and make it appear as though we lose our love of fashion. We might want to be more comfortable. That's true. I know I choose to be more comfortable in my life, but that doesn't mean that I put aside fashion completely, all right? And as I watched the movie, there was a particular scene where she's on a date with Robert Redford. They're going out on a date, out to lunch, and oh my goodness, she couldn't look any more frumpier. Now, I'm certain that I have committed a lot of those errors, all right? But we really kind of need to pay attention a little bit more, especially when we go out, and if we go out for a special occasion, that we dial down the frump just a little bit. All right. So today I thought that I would just go over now. I knew that I had similar outfits in my closet, right? And I just reworked the outfits a little bit. I have this navy blue dress that has a little one of those ditzy, I think they call it a ditzy print. I don't remember where I got this dress from, ladies. I do have a red cardigan just like she has in the movie. There's so much wrong with the outfit she's wearing. The proportions are all wrong. The cardigan that she's wearing with the skirt that she has on, I'm going to try to show right here what she's wearing, but the proportions are all off. The skirt is much too long. The cardigan is way too short. Those rounded shoes with the peep toe front are just awful. I know a lot of us have those types of shoes in our closets. We can switch those out to make ourselves look a lot better. And the handbag that she's wearing is way too long for the outfit. She would have been much better off with just a simple little clutch. So I am going to back up, and hopefully I think this outfit is a little bit better than the outfit that she chose to wear for her date with Robert Redford. Okay, proportion wise, I am wearing a cardigan just like she wore, but it's a lot closer in length to the dress that I'm wearing. Because in the outfit that she has on, she is wearing a skirt, a blouse, and a cardigan. So here we go. I'm wearing the cardigan. I'm wearing a dress, all right? And the cardigan and the dress are similar in length, all right? And that makes the proportions just a little bit better. In addition, I've swapped out those awful shoes for a pair of knee-high boots, all right? And that just gives me a fun edge to my outfit. Now, you can wear a purse or you can take a little clutch, right? That's a nice option. And what if Grandma put on a pair of sunglasses, right? So here she is looking modern, looking cute. She's wearing a pair of knee-high boots. She's wearing a cardigan that much better reflects what's going on, and the proportions are much better to the style that she has on. Guys, we have to pay attention to proportions. We have to pay attention to the shoes that we wear. We don't want to age ourselves any more than we have to. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable, right? And I know that sometimes I have gone back to some of the videos that I've posted and I've thought to myself, what was I thinking? That outfit is just awful. But we just need to take a moment, look at ourselves. There's something that I do, and Nicole, I think her last name is Johnson, just posted a video and I was looking at it, and she mentioned something that I do as well. Only I change it up a bit. She says that a lot of times when she goes shopping or she gets dressed, she takes a picture of herself, because a picture is a truer reflection of what we look at when we look at ourselves. Sometimes we look at the mirror and we don't really see. We see what we want to see and not what is actually reflected. So she takes a picture of herself and then critiques the picture. And a lot of times she will change up what she's wearing, all right? What I do is I take a picture, but I chop off my head. I don't even want to see my face, right? I'm looking at that picture as if it were somebody else. Because when it's us, sometimes we are not as harsh with ourselves as somebody else might be. We might not care. And we shouldn't actually. We should choose to wear whatever we want to wear. But if we're looking to step up our game a little bit, then let's just take an extra moment to look at our outfits, look at the ways we have our things put together, and maybe come up with a better alternative to what we wear. Now, it's a horrible thing that Hollywood thinks that this is how a woman of a certain age should look like, right? And we all have to fight against those stereotypes. Just because we reach a certain age, whether it's 60, 70, 80, 50, whatever that age is, we don't have to let ourselves be defined by somebody else's prejudices, right? I remember as a young woman, young teenager probably, my grandmother was probably in her 50s. And I remember that she had this lovely dress that had a little bit of leopard print in some of the details of the dress. And I remember thinking to myself, why is Abuelita, that's what I used to call her, wearing that dress? I did to her what I hope my child and grandchildren are not doing to me, right? I am letting stereotypes gear the way I look at people of a certain age. Let's not do that to others. Let's not do that to ourselves. Let's enjoy life. Let's enjoy fashion if we love it. And let's just choose ways to pump up the look, all right? Now, I think I have a couple of other options for this look, so hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on. Maybe hold on. Alrighty guys, I'm back with the second alternative to what Jane Fonda wore in her movie. Now, they had her looking frumpy in almost everything that she wore, alrighty? But none as bad as that red cardigan with the skirt and blouse that she was wearing. Those shoes were awful. I know that I have some of those shoes very similar to that style in my closet, and I think I may go through. I'm not going to toss them because everything comes back, but those shoes that are very rounded, go for more of a pointed toe or a squared off toe. Maybe you can wear sneakers if you'd like. A pair of white sneakers will make your outfit look much more youthful, or a pair of pointed pumps like the ones that I'm wearing here. Also, instead of the cardigan, why not wear a little denim jacket? I know sometimes they're uncomfortable. You can shop around for options that have a little bit of stretch to them. This particular jacket that I'm wearing is from Talbot's, and it has a little bit of spandex in it, so it makes it much more comfortable. But let me pull back and show you what I'm wearing. So I switched off the cardigan, that red awful cardigan. I have one in my closet that looks just like it, but the proportions were just, they didn't make sense for what she was wearing, all right? So switch it up to a cute denim jacket or even a leather jacket, ladies, because we can wear a moto jacket and look very nice. And I switched off to a pair of pointed flats that will be comfortable to walk in, but they have a much more modern edge to them, all right? They don't make our foot look as bad as it looked in that movie. I mean, I was just shocked because, like I said, Jane Fonda to me is a style icon, and they just they just made her look as bad as possible, I thought. And that's a terrible thing to do to us women as we age, right? Because just because we age doesn't mean that we lose our ability to dress well, to love fashion, and to try to look like the best version that we can of ourselves, all right? So I think I might have one more look for you. Another thing, ladies, I'm not sure that I did a very good job of this, but if you're not wearing hose, which a lot of us don't wear hose anymore, make sure that you have a little bit of color on your legs. If you don't have time to self-tan, ladies, I always keep some bronzer. I have some body bronzer by Laura Geller that I use on my legs when I'm looking especially pale. That is something that we can do to help us look a little bit more healthy. Our legs just get a prettier shape when they're tanned, and just a little extra detail. All right, hold on. I think I have one more look. Hold on, girls. I will, ladies, sorry. I'll be right back. Hold on. Alrighty guys, I'm back with the last look. So here is Grandma on a date with Robert Redford, and we have her looking dumpy and frumpy. Why? Why? Do we lose our appeal as we get older? Do we not want to look nice when we go out on a date with a sexy man like Robert Redford, right? Anyway, let me pull back. Why not give Grandma a pair of faux leather pants? I'm wearing these faux leather cropped. Well, they're not really. They're supposed to be cropped, but for me, they're perfect. I've got this animal print bag that I'm wearing much better than that handbag that was so long, guys. It almost hit her to her knees. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's basically almost the same outfit with just a few little tweaks. I have some shoulder pads because my shoulders were looking a little bit droopy. But anyway, guys, look at what you're wearing. Look to see what you have in your closet that may amp up your look, that'll make you look more youthful and more like the women that I think we all want to be. We want to stay relevant. We want to continue our love of fashion, our love of ourselves. We don't lose that just because we age, right? In my mind, I am not 66 years old. In my mind, I'm still the 30-year-old, 40-year-old woman that I was when I was more youthful and more vibrant. That hasn't gone away just because I'm aging, guys, right? It's all dependent on what you want to wear and what you feel comfortable wearing, ladies. But don't let yourselves be talked into being stereotyped into the person that others think that you need to be. Even I did that to my grandmother, and I'm sorry that I did it. If she were here now, I would tell her that she was looking marvelous in her leopard trimmed black dress. She really did look quite beautiful. I just didn't see it because I was told that that's not what she was supposed to wear, right? Don't let that happen to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it for you guys. As soon as I saw that movie, I thought, oh my God, I have to show this to the girls, to the women, to the ladies out there, and see what they think. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. I enjoyed and had fun making this video. Please come and visit me again. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please consider being a part of this lovely community. Alrighty, guys, have a great day. I will see you again real soon. Bye, guys. You know the routine. Let's see if I can turn this sucker off. Bye.